Oh my god. What's up, y'all? How you doing? OT here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. So I've been recording this whole time, and like it was a good 2.5 minutes, and I pulled up just literally right now, and I started looking at my camera. I was like, record. I was like, oh, okay, great. So I've been talking to myself this entire time. Anyhow, what's up, fam? How y'all doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day and a blessed one at that. Today is it's great. I love it. You know, I'm already messing up, but those are the best things. Just kind of find laughter and everything. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that's too funny. I make myself crack up, low key. That's some funny. You gotta find some joy, man, and some laughter in just about anything. Then trust me, I do, and it changes your outlook and just your vibe and your energy, and then the people around you just like, what the hell you laughing at? I was like, oh, I'm just laughing at this stick. It looks weird. It's an example, right? But so yeah, how y'all doing? So basically, what I was talking about in the recording that I was not recording, um, the main topic, it was just because I've been self-reflecting myself. I haven't posted in a couple of days or a few days, and it's about patience. And the only reason I talk about it is because I've been so in my head on like everything, the business and getting the teas out there, and trying to get to our goal to get those ATVs, right? And it's one thing. It's like I need to remind myself it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna happen with consistency and me being here and talking and just talking to people on a day to day. Not just here, because like I'm not only focusing on my online store. I'm trying to build connections, and sometimes like we need to remember that sometimes we have there's no control is the issue. Is a lot of times we're trying to control the situation, and me being you used to be very impatient and going through my journey has actually been helping me so much, and having that patience, when things aren't moving how they supposed, well, no, not how they're supposed to, how I want them to go, you know, and like, the shirts, like we just launched not too long ago, so even then we're still doing good, we got a few shirt sales here and there, and it's a win, and a part of me is like in the back of my head, it's like I got this dream that I want to create, and it's a massive, dream that I'm trying to strive for. So it's like I'm looking at myself and I'm just like, damn, it's like what can I do? Where I'm at. So like I kind of go back and forth working 6 days, and I go to work 5 days, and then 6 days, and then 5 days. So it's like a lot of times I feel trapped because it's like I'm trying to scale this, I'm trying to move forward, I'm trying to build connections, but it's like I'm at work, and obviously we need to work to be able to pay our bills and whatnot. There's a 9 to 5, and then there's a 5 to 9 right after, and so like me working the restaurant business, it takes up a lot of my weekends, and so which is the probably the best days for me to go out to like events and stuff like that, and so I miss out on a lot of that stuff, unfortunately. So I work where I can and try to reach people where I can from where I'm at, and this is where I talk about being adaptive and be able to learn and kind of find a way to get to y'all or to anybody wanting to support this brand and what we're about. Born from the hustle, raised by the grind, forged in Texas. You know what I mean? And like I said, our brand's about that grit, and so nobody knows us, Yes, we have a decent following, and I'm grateful for that, but we're trying to build even more. We're trying to reach out to people that haven't heard us as well, and at the same time, we're trying to provide a service and a way of kind of share the experiences. And a lot of y'all that do off-roading, man, like y'all know like it's fun, especially when you got good company, you got good friends, you got family, even random people. Y'all be having a blast riding them wheelers, man. Low key, or even them side by sides. Woo! Be having speakers and like lights all over the place, man. It's actually a fun and engaging way to build bonds, and that's something that we're missing a lot, these days. And so that's what one of my goals, to be able to create memories with people and with my friends, my family, and everybody I run around to. And I love meeting people all the time on a daily basis. But like I said, going back to what I'm saying, you know, patience is one of the biggest things. I think it's I listened to the Conor McGregor speech where he's just like, patience is a skill that we must master, and it's true, you know. And once you get to that point, it changes who you are on a different level, you know. And so this is something, you know, especially starting a business, you know, and trying to figure things out at the same time. It's like we're not where we want to be, but we're here, and it's just like, oh, we want to be here, but it's like we're here. But sometimes being here is it's a good spot, you know. Reason being because you're learning and you're growing and you're learning new skills and you're talking to people and you're building relationships and building, you know, those connections with the others as well as you're going, and you know, obviously your family and everything in between. So yeah, I guess this is like a more like a just rant. But yeah, fam, like like I said, just one shirt at a time, one person at a time, one win. That's all it takes. It's one win. So that's I'm very grateful. I want to give a shout out to my boy Jeffrey. I'll tag him in the screen. I'll put a, you know, his handle. But want to give a great thanks for him and his peoples. You know, been rocking my tees, rocking OT Nation, the brand, what we're about. I appreciate y'all. You know, and mad respect, and to anybody that has gotten my shirts, guys, like I really do appreciate it. You know, every time I'll be seeing the post or they'll send me a pic of, you know, someone wearing my tee. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. You know, that's I appreciate the support. You know, and you know, having to learn all these skills and websites and financials and you know how to do shipping and everything and making sure it runs right and you know, being nervous on like, oh my god, are they gonna get it on time, is it safe, and this and that, and what I gotta do. So there's quite a lot to receive and really take in, you know. And so this is where I'm kind of at the same time appreciated, because me thrusting myself upon this has been able for me to carry even more on my shoulders without buckling or breaking. And I guess this goes back and thinking of it now, you know, having that patience. It's like it's good that I'm going at this level, this speed, because if I were to just go whoo up, man, I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'll break, you know. And I think that's one thing we all need to learn is as we're going, we become more. What's that word I'm looking for? We're becoming more resilient to each level, you know. And one going, stop, like an elevator. You can't just go all the way up top. You won't be able to handle the pressure. So it's been a blessing, guys. So you guys want to get a tee? You guys want to help us? Right now, our mission is to get one ATV, and I think we're in a good spot. You know, once we start getting some sales in and some people supporting our tees, by grabbing one of them and wrapping them, just all that stuff. So that's our mission right now. Is getting the first one, and so we're gonna be getting a used one. Doesn't matter. We start somewhere and we keep building from there. We adapt, we pivot, and all under God. Guys, it's a 9-minute video. This is hella long. Hope to see you guys. Hope to see you guys grab some of my tees. Send me some pictures. If you guys do, send me a DM. Send me, if you guys got questions, shoot me a DM, guys. You guys want to know something about us, let us know. Check out our website. Check out our online store. And slowly but surely we evolve every single day. But remember, the big topic is patience. Patience. You'll have a good one.